begins, let me pass around this piece of paper for our attendance. Please write your name, and once you finish, kindly hand it to the front. Let's begin. I will be giving you a pre-test to assess your knowledge of the competencies you will need. For data gathering, I will learn about your profile along with your learning style. I will also conduct a training needs analysis or TNA to understand your prior knowledge and training needs regarding this qualification. To ensure your commitment to the training, I will be distributing a training contract. Kindly read it briefly and then sign it to indicate whether you agree or not. Get one and pass it back once you're done. Is everyone ready? Okay, let's begin with the training orientation. The first item is the rules and regulations. Since you are already have them in your student handbook, I will not discuss them further. I trust that all of you will follow the rules and regulations set by this institution. Now, for our training, we will follow the competency-based training or CBT approach. As a trainee, we will engage in actual work. I will now explain the 10 principles of competency-based training. For the first competency-based training, the training is based on the curriculum developed from competency standards. Second, learning is modular in its structure. Third, training delivery is individualized and self-paced. And fourth, training is based on work that must be performed. Fifth, training materials are directly related to the competency standards and curriculum modules. Sixth, assessment is based on the collection of evidence of work performance to industry required standards. Seventh, training is based on both on-the-job and off-the-job components. 8. Allows for recognition of prior learning. 9. Training allows for multiple entry and exit points. And 10. Approved training programs are nationally accredited. Are you all now finished with attendance and with the training course? Okay, kindly pass it forward, please. Thank you. Our qualification, which is the Carpentry NC2, has 3 composed competencies, which are the basic, common, and the core competencies. We will not be discussing the 2 competencies, which are the basic and common, and we will proceed to the core competencies. Let me state to you the core competencies for the Carpentry NC2. It has 5, which are the assembling and dismantling scaffolding, shoring, and braces. Second, installing formwork components. Third, stripping formwork components. Fourth, fabricating and installing wooden materials. And fifth, basic roof assembly. All competencies are accompanied by CBLM or competency-based learning materials. These materials include introductory pages and guidance on how to use them effectively. The first section is the learning experience, which provides detailed step-by-step instructions on how to read and complete the activities related to each learning outcome. These instructions are designed to help you engage with the content effectively and ensure that you can apply what you learn in real-world situations. May I request everyone to stand, and I will be touring you around the 6 learning areas in the qualification of Carpentry NC2. The first area is the assessment area. Second is the contextualized learning. Second is the learning resource. Fourth is the training resource. Fifth is the quality control. Sixth is the computer laboratory. Seventh is the distance learning. And 8 is the graphical work area. Alright everyone, please take your seats. Miss Noe, I understand that you have prior experience in housekeeping related to this qualification. Could you kindly share some proof of that? Thank you. You have a certificate of employment as a valid proof. Because of that, I will be forwarding that document to the RPL committee. Okay class, that ends our training for today. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Take care and God bless. that will serve as your attendance for today. Miss Noe, may I invite you to the practical training area? Miss Noe, I have received the validated results and I am pleased to inform you that the RPL committee has recognized your prior learning. As a result, the evidence you provided has been accepted. Congratulations, Miss Noe. You are now officially considered competent in performing housekeeping tasks related to this qualification. Let me first update your progress chart and mark it as RPL. Now, Miss Noe, please head over to the training activity matrix and select your next competency. Since you've chosen installing former components, you may now proceed to the learning resource area and pick up your CBLM, which will serve as your reference guide. Please read and analyze the content carefully. Once you're ready, proceed to the practical area to practice the task. Before performing the assigned task, ensure that all equipment, tools, and materials are in proper working condition. Additionally, make sure to observe all health and safety precautions. Did everyone understand the instructions? That's great. Mr. Sanuan, based on the result of your pretest, I will be going to enroll you in the fixing of our jump panels. Please proceed to the learning resource area and kindly get your CBLM as your reference. I hope that you will read and analyze the content of the work area and practice the task. Before performing the assigned task, ensure that all equipment, tools, and materials are in proper working condition. Understood? Okay, thank you so much. Miss Dae, I observed that you are doing impressive work. You may now proceed to the quality control area and I will be checking your tasks. Number 1, regarding to the performance criteria checklist. You are able to perform the locating of offset lines. Are you now ready for the assessment, Miss Dae? Okay, you may now proceed to the assessment area. For your oral examination, you were required to answer at least 7 out of the 10 questions correctly. Miss Dae, you answered 9 questions correctly and also demonstrated excellent English communication skills. Regarding your demonstration, based on the performance criteria checklist, you successfully performed the following tasks: assembling and dismantling scaffolding, shoring and bracing, installing and stripping forward components, fabricating and installing wooden materials, and basic roof assembly. Congratulations, Ms. Dae. You have now achieved competence in this qualification. I will update your progress chart, and here is your certificate of achievement. You have completed all the required competencies. You may now return to the holding area. Congratulations once again. Excuse me, Ms. Ramizares. I noticed that you're having some difficulty with the task of erecting wooden scaffolds. Don't worry though, as I will be presenting a PowerPoint presentation on that topic, you may now proceed to the computer laboratory. Once you finish the presentation, please watch the attached video and take some time to understand it. After watching the video, kindly complete the computer-based exam and then head to the practical work area to practice what you've learned. While performing the task, remember to observe health and safety precautions. Do you understand, Ms. Ramizares? Great. Thank you. You're doing great, Ms. Ramizares. You've gained the necessary skills for this qualification. Congratulations. You are now ready for the interview. Ms. Ramizares? Okay, you may now proceed to the assessment area. Ramizares, based on your oral exam, you answered all of the questions correctly. According to the performance criteria checklist, you successfully performed the task of assembling and dismantling scaffolding, shoring and braces, installing and stripping former components, fabricating and installing wooden materials, and basic roof assembly. Congratulations, Ms. Ramizares. You are now a competent trainee. I will update your progress chart and here is your certificate of achievement. You may now return to the holding area. Please settle Additionally,